Hey guys, what is going on? My name is LBBY10. Today we're gonna teach you how to make a Wiremod alarm system. I'm gonna make another episode where I can teach you guys how to secure your base on DarkRP. You might be wondering, why are you doing this on Sandbox? I have no time to use a DarkRP server, so I'm just too lazy. But we can still do it here. Now, a little bit of disclaimer. If you guys haven't downloaded Wiremod, you should get it now so you can practice wiring and stuff. And it's fun to make stuff in Wiremod, especially if you get your own ideas and you know how to do stuff. You'd basically enjoy inventing things. Like what I did. Alarm system. I've been looking for an alarm system in YouTube, but I haven't found anything. So I just used my mind, brained it out, and basically I know now how to make one. And also, don't worry, if you're new to Wiremod, I can teach you step by step on, I'm gonna explain why this and this is happening on the Wiremod mod or add-on or whatever you want to call it. So now let's assume that this is what we have. This is our base. This is pretty small, but it's going to do. What we're going to be doing here is an alarm system. So we're gonna simulate it also. Okay, here's the concept. Thief going in, trying to sneaky. Now, what happens here is you're taking printers. You're like here, oh, okay, printers, $10,000, and then this guy's just trying to sneak in and knifes you or kills you with a gun. Now, it would be better if you had a system where you would be alarmed whenever someone is breaking in, someone is passing by some kind of place, that you would be prepared. Let's say this is your barricade. And someone goes in and alarm and shit, and then you can, you know what I mean? No, that's besides the point. So, yeah. Okay, let's get started. First of all, this alarm is basically a tripwire, but it doesn't necessarily need to be a tripwire if you want, but it depends on you. But it's gonna take a little bit of different wiring when it comes to this. Okay, let's get started. First of all, go to Wire tab. Again, if you haven't downloaded Wire, you should get it now. It's a really awesome mod. Now with that, Wire. Now what we do, you go to Wire Control, go to Gates. Now on here, you're gonna see selections of gates. What we get is comparison. Comparison is basically comparing two things together. And basically, if something is compared, like let's say something is equal to this gate, to the compare. Okay, let me explain. So basically, this gate is some kind of thing that automatically activates something. Let's say a gun, a turret. If this thing activates or verifies itself, it's going to turn on. So now let's say comparison gates. It will basically compare two or more objects. I don't know, I'm not sure if just two. Let's see. Anyways, okay. So we're gonna put it here. Comparison gates, two guys, but we don't want to pick equal, greater. We're gonna pick less than, which means it's going to compare two things, and if the values are less than what, this is going to activate. So we got our less than. Again, go to gates, comparison gates, and then less than. There you go. Now what we have to get next is a constant value. A constant value is basically some kind of chip that gives us a number. Just give us a number, you know. Okay, wait, shit, actually I'm wrong. Sorry, we don't want to get constant value. Sorry. Get Ranger 2. I'm sorry again. Now basically what this does is it what do you call this? It measures the amount of meters on every line. Let's say this point's here, and it basically tells us how long it is, which is 250. Now if you pass through it, it's going to change, except for that. Okay, now since we broke the line, now it's going to change to 45 meters, which means this distance is 45 meters. Now you can also do this if you don't want, like if you don't want it to be detected, then how could be doing. But since we're gonna use this as a guide, we should use it then. Now, there you go. We have a gate, and its range is 250. Now we go to constant values. Constant what? Now, before we place the constant value, we have to look at the ranger first. What is its range? What is it pointing at? If this is 250 meters, which it says here, your constant value has to be 250 meters. Don't worry, don't be confused. You might be asking, it has 6.688. Why not just put the value in? I'm not sure though. Like most people do is they don't put decimal numbers on their wire. So basically, yeah. We want to round down basically. Since this is 250.688, you're gonna say it's going to be 251. If it was 250.999, then you still have to go down that. The reason why, I'm gonna tell you later. So yeah, 250, get that, remove the decimal point, I guess, and then put it here, put the same number here, and then bam, just put it down. Now with that, again with the comparison, we're gonna go here, wired advance, go to wire tools, and then wired advance. If you want to use legacy, I don't know, that's just a scrub, but anyways. So like I've said, gate comparisons compare two things, and if something is correct or true, it will basically activate. So now let's say less than, okay, less than 250, and in B you go for this means distance, just in case you guys know. Now alright, so this is what's happening right now. Okay, wait, what? Anyways, what is happening? Alright. I have no idea what's happening. Okay, you have to make A as your ranger. Okay, I always make mistakes. Anyways, so it's gonna say this: ranger is less than value. Is that true? Is that true? No, it is not. Obviously, this is bigger than the range itself is bigger than this, since this is just 250. If this is 250.688, this means this is bigger than this. You know, math is pretty basic, I guess. Now, we have to make this true. We have to make, if this thing goes through, like if it's okay, I guess it is less. If ranger is less than this, then this will activate. So how do we do that? We basically just go through the line. Now it will basically change. It will change. So now it's 147, which means 147 is less than 250. Now with that in mind, that means this thing is true. Now, while this is true, which means it's 1, it's going to be activating something. But it's not going to activate something if it doesn't have something to activate it. Since we're gonna be doing what do you call this? We're gonna be doing alarm. We're gonna get, you go to wire IO. Wire display. Go to sound emitter. Pick whatever you want in the sound browser. I prefer air horn because it sounds like an alarm, and then send to blah blah blah. Wherever you want to put it, like right here. Okay, that's a good spot. Let's say we have barricade here. They don't know where we are. There's some material that blocks this area, and we can see them. We can shoot them since skill boxes are really low. So yeah. Now, with that sound emitter, what are we gonna do? It's not really going to play if you click on it, if you press E on it, or if you shoot on it. It's not going to activate. So what will activate it? Nothing will. Actually, there is the gate. Whenever we step on this again, if the value is true, it's going to be 1, which means it's true. It's going to activate something that is connected to it. So what we do here, use the wire tool advance. Make sure you have that. Now what you do is just right click to go down. You don't want to use A because that's not what doesn't really work. So if you wanna, it's pretty different. Let's say this. So if you go here, map, it's just a single thing, which is ridiculous. Now what we do, just like it. I don't know how. Okay, let's just remove it first. Let's put another one. It's glitched. I mean, not really glitched, but let's get another sound emitter. There you go. Now get your wired tool again. Now what you do is you go right click till you go to the play tab. Now what this basically does is, if something activates play, it means it's going to activate the whole WAV itself. The WAV. What's going to activate it? Again, the gate. What's going to activate the gate? The comparison of both of these two. So when you step on it, it's going to alarm, and you would know if someone is inside your building. So you gotta, you know what I mean? So yeah. Now the problem is, go back, it's not going to activate again. Why is this happening? This became a problem too, but I kind of solved it in a different way, which kind of made me sad because you have to do this. Now to fix this, go to wire IO, go find button right there. You can choose whatever you want. You can choose this key, you can choose this, which I prefer, or you can choose the buttons below, whatever you want to do. Now make sure you put it somewhere inside the room. I prefer it to be close to the speaker or sound emitter. So yeah. Now what basically is happening right now, the reason why this sound emitter is not playing the alarm is because it's still playing technically. I have no idea, but in my perspective it is, because it's not yet stopped. So it's still playing. So what we have to do is go right click on it with the wired tool advance, go to stop, make sure you're on stop, click on it, and then wire it to the button. Now if you click the button by pressing E, it's gonna go to 1, which means it's true. There you go. Now it stopped playing, which means we can play it again. So if you go here, and you really have to do this. I don't know if there's like some kind of timer where if like some kind of time, like after time, this would be like, it will stop this and then you can just trip again. So yeah, the sad part about this is you have to click this button to reset the alarm. Didn't work for some reason. What the hell is happening? I have no idea what's happening. Anyways. There you go, it's working. Alright, so I guess that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna see you in into the next tutorial video. So I guess this is the alarm. You can put this in your house. It's pretty basic. And yeah, see you guys later. Bye.